Hey guys, I just want to do a quick update to my portfolio. On the day, I'm up $839. In the after hours, I'm down $54. On the week, I'm up $5,855. On the month, I'm up $10,724. My 3 month, I am up $17,747. My 1 year, I'm up $13,383. And my all time, I'm up $12,720. As you can see, I do some options, and I'm going to make a video on how to buy and sell options. But for now, I'm just going to show what I'm holding in my portfolio. So, all these big name companies, Amazon, Google, Tesla, Apple, and so forth, I do not own a full share, but I'm slowly putting in money. All the extra money that I have sitting in my account, I just slowly throw $5, $10, $15, $20 into these stocks, and eventually I'll own a full share. But as for Microsoft, I own a little over 2 shares. McDonald's, a little over 5 shares. Those are really solid companies. I want to own more of those stocks long term. And by the way, these are all my long term stocks. I don't plan on selling any of these. Disney, I own 1 share. Boeing, I own 13 shares, and it's performed pretty well. It had a down day today, but overall, I'm up over $1,000. So AT&T, I have 40 shares. That's one of my favorite dividend stocks. I'm trying to get it up to 100 shares. And I slowly just buy 1 share whenever I have a little bit of extra money in my account. Store Capital, one of my other favorite dividend stocks. If you look down, it's over 5% dividend yield. I think this is a great long-term stock. So if you're looking for dividend stocks, I recommend Store Capital and AT&T. AT&T is over 6% dividend yield. I'm trying to get both of those up to 100 shares, along with SPHD. This is definitely one of my favorite dividend stocks. It's a high dividend, low volatility, so that means it shouldn't go up and down in price too much, so you'll get that steady dividend. It's over 5% dividend yield. I want to get this up to 100 shares, and then eventually my next goal would be 200 shares and so forth. But since it pays monthly, it's great. And I slowly want to reinvest those dividends that I get each and every month or quarter into these shares and just slowly grow it over time. AbbVie, another great dividend stock if you're looking for dividend stocks. This is almost 5%, 4.79, and it's pretty pricey, so that's why I'm slowly putting money into it over time. $90 a share is my average cost. Verizon, another great dividend stock. I don't own a full share yet, but eventually, like I said, just putting money into it, over a 4% dividend yield, it's pretty solid, and should have a big role in 5G. That's why I want to keep investing into Verizon and AT&T. I think those stocks are going to explode once 5G comes out. Sorry. Realty Income, another monthly paying dividend stock, and it has a pretty high dividend yield, over 4%. So I like to try to aim for anything over 4 or 5%, but if it's a really solid company or has growth potential, I also like to invest in that. Bank of America, another pretty good dividend paying stock. Like I said, around that 3% range, 2.45, not bad. JP Morgan, I think this is the best bank company in my opinion. Um, 3.15% dividend yield, so a little bit better than Bank of America, and their market cap is more, I believe, 336 billion. Bank of America has 244 billion. So normally whoever has the bigger market cap is going to be the ruler in that era, but I mean, that's not always the case. Exxon Mobil, I have 37 shares. Another great dividend stock, over 6% dividend yield. So, like I said, I like to try to keep it around 5 or 6 because your returns on the money that you put in it is going to be greater than just sitting in a savings account. Plus, you have the chance of the stock going up long term. So, it's like you're getting double the returns. Um, SYF, another good dividend stock, over 3%, almost 3.5. It's a financial company. I think it's a good long-term hold. UDAO, 15 shares. It's an ETF. I bought this because I got it at a ridiculous price at $38.44. I've been watching this stock. I think it was over $100 at one point before that dip. Yeah, $135. So I basically got $100 discount, which is crazy. So I plan on holding this long term. I wish I would have bought more, but it is what it is. So TVIX, this is one of my biggest losers. So this actually goes opposite of the stock market. So if you think all the stocks are going to go down, this is the stock to buy. So if you look down 3 months ago, this was trading at almost $900 a share. So I thought my average cost is $259. I thought it was a steal, and I thought the market is going to crash again, which it might. So I'm just going to hold these guys until whenever there's another crash. I don't want to say I hope there's another crash because I know a lot of people have money invested like myself. So if it does happen, it's kind of like insurance. That's what I like about this stock. Gush goes off of gas and oil. Again, I got it at a crazy price. Average cost $20.04. Got 28 shares. I wish I would have bought more, but at the time I didn't know if the stock was going to keep going down. Look at that dividend yield, 9.73. That's pretty crazy. So definitely going to hold this. Probably will buy more. USO got 26 shares, got in at a great price, $18.12, 26 shares. The reason why I haven't been buying a lot of these, I would have bought over 100 shares in a lot of these companies, is the price just keeps going up, and I feel like if I buy now, with my luck, it's just going to go back down. So I'm waiting for it to go back down, but if the economy is stable, I'll just keep investing slowly. Dollar cost average down. Well, in this case, probably up because I don't think I could beat these prices. Doesn't have a dividend, but it's actually not really a stock. It goes off of future contracts of oil and gas. So actually, I think this is just an oil one. But if you look 3 months ago, or we'll look a year out, on average, it was going for about $100. So this is a steal. It probably still is a steal at this price. So if you're looking at something that's still down, check out USO. Once the gas prices recover, this thing should shoot up. But once again, I'm not an expert or a financial advisor, so do your own research and don't just buy something because I'm buying it. Alibaba, another great stock, slowly buying it. It's pretty expensive, $220. It's a Chinese stock. It's basically like Amazon in China. Baidu, another Chinese stock, I have one share. American Express, I'm thinking about selling this because Visa, in my opinion, is just my favorite stock in the financial era. or area, sorry. Keep saying area. But I just got it at a really good price, so I had to get it. Pretty low dividend yield, 1.5%. It's bigger than Visa. I believe Visa is less than 1%, but the growth rate on this, it's more of a growth stock. Yeah, it's 0.58, but I expect that dividend to grow over the years. Eventually, it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5%. You never know. But I'm just buying it overall for the growth. Alliance Bernstein. So I got into this at a good price, 1985, 34 shares. It's a financial company, and the dividend was pretty high, but I've been finding better financial companies, so that's why I stopped buying as many shares. But if the price does dip back down, I will buy more, just because the dividend yield is so good. And overall, I think it's a pretty decent company. China Mobile. So I invested in them because I want to expand my 5G stocks, and I don't want to be just U.S. invested, because if China somehow beats us in the 5G platform, this price, the price of the stock could soar. JD, another Chinese stock. So I like to dip into a little bit of overseas stocks, but for the most part, I just trust U.S. stocks more, so I try to stick with those. Nexstar, have 2 shares, got it at a great price, almost half of what it is now, $58.18. They just deal with media, and I believe it's like a lot of the broadcasting, so like news channels and stuff like that. 2% dividend yield, so not too bad. Waste management, they deal with the people that take out your trash and recycle. I just got it at a great price, $88. I've been watching this for a while, but might add more shares, but I'm trying to add to my higher dividend stocks first. Try to get over that 100 shares mark, and then I'll invest into these bigger and more expensive companies. But I want to get that dividend yield first so I can reinvest it into these companies. Uber, I think this is a growth stock that's gonna eventually be over $100. I mean, that's all skepticism, but that's just my opinion. Got in at a great average cost of $19.33. It does not have a dividend yield, but like I said, it's a growth stock. So most of the time, if these companies do not have a dividend, they reinvest the extra money they have in their own company, and that's how they're able to grow so fast. So Southwest Airlines, Delta Airlines, American Airlines, and Etsy, of course, they're all air stocks, and they've been pretty crazy lately, but I got in at a pretty good price. So let's just look at American Airlines. Got in at $10.62. At one point, I think this was around $8, $8 or $9. Yeah, about $9. So could have easily doubled my money if I would have put more into this, but it was pretty skeptical at the time. They were talking about them airlines possibly going bankrupt, but they got bailed out. So wish I would have bought more, but like I said, it is what it is. And then these ones at the bottom, these are all my spec plays that I think are going to have potential for bigger growth. I don't want to get too much into them, but if you want, you can look up these ticker symbols and read up on them. To me, I think it's good to have a few spec plays that you slowly invest into, because if they do blow up, you could have huge returns, and not these big companies that have already shown a lot of growth, that invested into their price already. You can't get that anymore. So you never know if you might find the next Amazon. So yeah, so that's it for this video. Please like and subscribe. And if you are not signed up for Robinhood yet, I'm going to put a link in the description so you can get a free stock, and I'll also get a free stock. And I plan on opening all the stocks that I get for free on this channel so you guys can see what I get. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions, just put it down in the comments. If you guys would like to know how I grew my account so fast, just ask the questions in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I answer all the comments, and if you guys are new to investing, I know it can be kind of scary to invest your money, your hard-earned money. I was the same, but honestly, I wish I would have known about the stock market when I was younger. But it's never too late to start. So if you guys are experienced investors, please put in the comments what you guys are investing in. I always like to find new stocks and see what other people are investing in. Thank you guys.